We have the all clear for the weekend, that's for sure. 77 degrees overnight tonight with mostly clear skies. Heading out the door tomorrow, no problems. You've got a great day ahead, really a great weekend ahead. Save a few isolated afternoon sea breeze showers. There is nothing to interrupt whatever it is you're planning on. 82 degrees by 8 a.m. for tomorrow. Heading on throughout the day, the mid-90s by noon, near 100 by afternoon. Upper Valley, you know what that means. And again, a 20% chance for an isolated sea breeze shower as the wind turns more easterly briefly. McAllen 102 ought to do. Weslaco 100. The heat index pushing 112 at times. Fortunately, our humidity is going to remain noticeable, but not obnoxious. So we can deal with this. We'll make it happen. If we take a few breaks, if we have our bottled water handy, we're going to be just fine out there. And you can see as well Cameron County. Now, the heat index potential will be, 108, 110, 112 in the Mid-Valley. But as you head on toward the coast, more like 100 for South Padre Island. I tell you what, I'd get, and the sea breeze doesn't, pop off until it gets inland. So South Padre Island is going to be wonderful, and get that in before school starts up again. This weekend will be a perfect time for that. The heat stress threat is a little less than yesterday's, but still it's there from anywhere high to dangerous across the Rio Grande Valley. Some just plain old elevated, like I said, the island and whatnot, less of an impact. Remembering that the heat index is a combination of temperature and humidity. So if the humidity is, okay, it's high, but it's not obnoxiously high, we'll be all right in terms of the heat index. But still, we have to take those precautions. There's your sea breeze. It blows on in, that cool curtain of air off the Gulf in the afternoon once the air is heated up over the land, and then boom, it bulldozes up a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. I tell you what, it is so undependable. I always reference forecasting sea breeze showers is like nailing Jell-O to the wall. It's very difficult. Now, Sunday's forecast, 98 degrees, mostly sunny and hot, 20% chance for that afternoon gig, and that's pretty much about it. Make sure your tongue is out because it's going to be on the hot side. But this time of year, 98 is the normal high for the Mid-Valley, 101 is the norm for the Upper Valley. 98 apiece, Mid-Valley temperature for Saturday and Sunday, and a wee chance for that shower. So that's how the weekend in total breaks down. Now, high temperature, the snapshot from McAllen, I just like to use this just to drive it home. You got 102 on through early next week, each day, 101 thereafter. Check the back seat, parents. Stay hydrated, drink water, and make sure the pets have lots of water and shade. And remember that sand and asphalt will basically be like lava for the next couple of weeks. So keep that in mind. Tropical weather, still no problem for the Gulf, the Bay, or the Caribbean. Nothing's expected to pop up in the next 7 days. And then you go on out to the Atlantic, and what has popped up is just this slowly meandering and fizzling heading toward the North Atlantic. And for my money, the big story is the dust coming off Africa over the course of this next week. I'm talking this weekend and next week and the next weekend. That's when we get another big slug heading right our way. That's next Friday, and then a week from today, and then Saturday after that. More and more of that dust coming across, and that will inhibit hurricane development across the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So this season is really having a hard time getting started. All right, now, the 7-day forecast shows more of the same. That's a look at it.